Hello, everyone. You're watching CCP Podcasting. Watch it, enjoy it, fun, love life, all room yours.
What is happening, friends of CCP Podcasting? Welcome to a very special Inside the Indies live on a Friday night. I'm Chris Bates. That's Sexy Beast under me. That's John Cable. And we're here to provide some quality entertainment on a Friday evening. John, man, what's going on, dude? How are you?
I think I'm coming out of the weeds on this being sick thing. I got stuff on the horizon, and everything today has been crazy. This is just going to add to it. I'm here for an exciting night.
It is damn sure going to be a good one. I've been looking forward to this show since we talked to him the first go around. But before we get to our guest, let me tell you guys a little bit about what we're going to be doing tonight. I'm going to be watching a student show from Dustin Rhodes Academy, RWA, Rhodes Wrestling Academy. So this is like a 4-day-old show. Before we get there, let me go through some quick plugs. Get our shit out of the way. April, we got a big month lined up for Beyond the Bell. We kick off next Friday. First of all, if you didn't see the drop today with Tommy Jackson, you might want to go check that out because dude's got a strong head for the game and for the business. Matter of fact, I think I just saw him pop in. Hey, Tommy.
He just hopped in chat, yep.
Tommy's over in the UK. He is definitely a violent gentleman, if there ever was one, but is also as kind and cuddly as a little teddy bear. I love that guy. We got Owen
He's
Knight.
probably going to get mad at you. Keep saying that in public, though.
Just don't headbutt me, bro. As long as you don't headbutt me, we're okay. We got Owen Knight kicking off our April. We had a really good conversation with him. I think it's about a 2.5-hour show. It was solid from beginning to end. Matt Sigmund, his program comes out on the 12th. He will talk a little bit more about him in just a second. One half of the Heat Seekers, 4 times NWA.
We'll have another segment for him coming up.
Oh, yeah. 4 times NWA World Tag Team Champion. He's had a really good show. We had a good program and a good conversation with him. Emily Taylor from Reality of Wrestling. Booker T's Fed. We're going to sit down and air our conversation with her on the 19th. John, we recorded that. I think I told you last night. When we recorded with her, it was her anniversary of getting into the business, and we didn't know about it at the time. It was good stuff. And we're going to round out the month with a little cha-cha. A little cha-cha Charlie action that I'm super stoked to sit down and talk to him. We're lining that up for, I think, next week or the week after, if I'm not mistaken. John, we got a loaded month of April, and there are no fools here. What are you thinking about the release schedule and what we've got coming up here in April for Beyond the Bell?
Dude, I'm blown away by this entire process. It's grown from one show with Redshaw to the next 3 months scheduled out with so many shows coming out, so many stories, and so many different people. 5 months scheduled out. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, every time I turn around, you've got a whole nother month booked out for us, and I'm just like, I don't even know what's going on right now. It's fabulous. I love every minute of it, and I'm glad that everybody could be here to join us for it. This journey has been incredible so far. And we just got started. We're just starting.
I want to go back to a statement. Longtime friends of the channel will attest to this. I've always said that this year, dating back to October of last year, that 2024 was going to be our year. I really thought long and hard about the way I want to go with the channel and the direction that I want to take, and I knew when I made the pivot that, yes, viewership was going to take a hit on YouTube. We may not get as many subscribers, but that's why we filter in the older content, because it'll appeal to that specific market of fan. And maybe they'll stumble across this indie stuff that we're doing and see that we have, we've really done our homework here. And the goal is to get eyes on the independent scene and get eyes on people that you should be watching. And if you're not watching, here, let's help you. We'll introduce them for you. I'm telling you, May is already is stacking as well. I haven't gotten the poster ready for that, but I'll leave you with teasers on what we have coming there. Next plug I've got is if you're going to be in the greater Nashville area, April 26th through 28th, Matt Sigmund is putting on a 3-day wrestling camp. It's at the Net Pro Studios in Kingsport. It's literally a 3-day camp. They're looking for 35 participants. He's teamed up with George South and Les Thatcher and Chance Prophet and several others to get together and put together a quality weekend kind of getaway based around professional wrestling. And I do think that if you're in the area and you don't want to go learn from Les Thatcher, I don't know if I want to talk to you, if I want to call you a fan. That's a brain that I would love to pick for. If I could be in a room with him for an hour, man, that would. There's so much happening. But the cool thing about this is, for those who do elect to participate, man, there's gonna be a live show at the beautiful Bobby Eaton Arena right there at the Net Pro Studios, and you'll be in the ring, participating in the show. So it's not just going out for a camp; you're actually gonna get a show out of it as well. John, what are you thinking about the ideas here of the Sigmund camp?
The more I look into these camps, the more I love the idea of them if they're done well and put together. And Sigmund's got such a good mind for this, and he's got so many good talents around him that know the business inside and out and have known the business for so long. You want to talk about a tree of knowledge? This is definitely one you want to sit at the roots of. And if you're in the area and you can get involved in this camp, by all means, you should do so. The last one that they did was a really good one. They're looking for a lot more people to be involved this year, and I think that if you do miss it, you are missing out. So if you can be in the Tennessee area for that and you have an opportunity to go, there's no reason that you shouldn't.
Absolutely, I 100% agree. Last thing we've got, and then we'll get into our show for tonight. Hope is Wonderful. We're dropping it next Friday. I will tell you guys this. We played a clip last night. I'm not going to play a clip tonight. We will play another short on Monday night for Inside the Indies. So if you want to come by and catch a clip of that, the show drops next Friday. And I can tell you this. I told the guys off air, we sent this show out to 150 people. And of the 150 people, you're not going to hear back from everybody. We did hear back from like 25 to 27. And it has already been shared, which, it is what it is. However, this is a very powerful show. It has nothing to do with professional wrestling other than last name of Orndorff. You really want to check it out. It's very inspiring, it's touching, and it's real. There is no sugarcoating it. It is very real, but it is a solid show. We had Dave Cleope as our first guest, and that one show actually turned into 3. So it's been chopped into 3 different episodes just to get everything out there, because there was nothing that I could cut. I felt like if I cut anything, that it would be a disservice to their conversation, because it was that deep and it was that good. So definitely mark your calendars. Hope is Wonderful. It's going to debut next Friday. Be over on the Paul Orndorff YouTube channel, also on our channel at CCP Podcasting. So you'll have 2 different avenues to take a peek at it. We're really excited, and we hope you guys enjoy it. John, are you ready?
Been ready, dude. Been ready.
Channel. I see you. I see Tommy Jackson. I see Goth. I see Lexi. I see Kat.
Devlin.
I see.
There's a lot of people. Chat has been popping.
I see
for the last 5 minutes.
So I'll ask you: are you ready, Lexi? Are you ready? Are you ready for this, Lexi? I'm waiting on you to say yes, because if you don't say yes, so I'm too late. Well, let's go ahead and bring him in. The reason you're here. That it has nothing to do with John. It has nothing to do with me, and everything to do with our guest. We had him on Beyond the Bell. It was a fucking great conversation, and has led us into other talents in the great state of Georgia. I consider him a true friend of the channel, and you know, he's probably a friend of mine at this point because we communicate so goddamn much. But I don't know. We'll let him tell you that one. Let's bring him in, man. Still Deep South Wrestling World's Heavyweight Champion, Skrilla the Great. What is happening, dude? How are you, man?
Friend indeed.
That's right.
Both of you guys, how y'all doing?
Hey, we're living the dream, man.
Doing great. Glad to have you on the channel again.
Man, thank you for having me. Shout out to everybody in the stream right now. I appreciate you guys chiming in and tapping in and enjoying what we're going to bring to you guys tonight. I'm very excited. I'm very grateful to be live this time, you know, so let's get it rolling, man.
This is turning into a thing now. We're starting to have live shows with talent. I've got hey, let me go ahead and do this, guys on the channel. I'm gonna go ahead and break you some news. I got a confirmation, John, of we have another person coming on live for another live stream down the line. What would you say if I told you that Katie Trey is gonna come and join us live? Katie Trey.
I'm amazed that he decided to be on a camera show with you again, to be fair, but
I can't help it. The dude just makes. I just want to punch him in the fucking face. I can't help it. But
hey, that's heat right there.
No, it's.
He's doing his job. He's doing his job.
We've got a lot of things happening. Yo, Skrilla from Max Stone. Sorry, I missed you earlier. Devil, everybody's telling you hello. I'll just say that. Everybody's saying
what's happening, man.
Yeah, Chad is happy to see you, sir. They're all saying hello. Hey, how's it going?
It is an absolute honor to be on this show and to entertain these people while we're here, man. You know, so let's make it fun.
We shall. We're gonna do things a little differently. Last night when we had Rico on for a spotlight show, I held questions to the end of the show. What we're gonna do?
That's my guy.
Yeah.
That's my.
It was a solid show.
We had a great show with him, yeah.
It was kind of done a little backwards. Like usually we don't have people on for the spotlight shows, you know, because you don't ever know what we're gonna see. Mm-hmm. And you know, the last thing you want to do is put somebody.
You've been through the process, you know.
Yeah, you get it. But he asked. He's like, "Hey, can I do it with you?" Well, I mean, sure. If you want to, like, this is our first interaction. It's our first conversation. You know, it's a lot of faith. We're doing this live. There's no go backs. You fuck up, man. You fuck up. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. Totally cool. It was an amazing show. We've got a lot of things happening, man, and a large part of it, in truth and in reality. I told John this I guess I told him last night. I was thinking back on everybody that we've talked to, and keep in mind we've aired 8 episodes of our Beyond the Bell. We have probably 4 or 5 that are already in the can, right? So for future releases, a large part of that, I focal it down to 2 people. Focal it down to Red Shaw, who'll be here next month in April, because he was the first guy to say yes, right? And then the second person I give credit to is Skrilla, because Skrilla put our name out there to other people, right? So it's one thing for somebody to come in and do the show, right? I don't know anybody who would
give us a chance, give us a platform, let us do what we do. Great to see that, but it's a different ball game when somebody else is going and saying, "Hey, you may want to talk to these guys." And I can tell you that there have been at least 4 conversations that I've had that have your name has come from their mouth, and I appreciate that, and I thank you for that, because it's truly a beautiful thing, because you don't have to, right? You're not obligated to do any of that, but you choose to. Everybody has choices every day, right? And you chose to do that. And I appreciate that. John appreciates that, because it gives us more of an avenue and more people to talk to, which opens the door to talk to other people, and the list just goes on and on. So without that, I want to say, you know, live on the channel, I want to say thank you, because that is a huge thing for us.
Man, so, you know, at the end of the day, like, those guys were among the people that voted for me to be Wrestler of the Year. So I took pride in being Georgia's Wrestler of the Year, and that also consists of, spreading out the news and being the leader, not just for myself, but for everybody in the state to, help us all grow because we're in this together. So, I mean, it wasn't nothing for me. It's very organic for me to do that because I'm that guy that just, try to make sure that everybody cross promotes and we engage in each other's crowds and just build something bigger than what we got going on right now.
We'll go to the chat real quick from Max Stone, and this will this may jog a memory from you. Do you remember what you told us was the most beautiful thing from that spotlight show that we did? That somebody didn't know who you were, and they looked you up.
Oh yeah,
Max Stone, Skrilla the Great. Skrilla the Great, meet Max Stone. Max Stone is the gentleman who looked you up while we were on stream, awesome. And was like, "Oh, he did this. He's done this. He's done this."
Like. So I'm a guy of wrestling, so it gave me like that, as I was watching, it gave me like that Mike Tenay feel, like, oh, just in case if you guys don't know who this is, he does this, he's done that. And it just felt really good for somebody to just be like that interested in me to be like, I'm watching this stuff. Let me look him up. So shout out to him for doing that, man. That made me feel like $1 million, bro.
Well, he's here. He's here to watch the show. I'll tell you what we're going to do, guys. We're not going to wait until the end of the show to ask your questions. So as we're watching the show,
we can do that now.
Yeah, as we're watching the show,
we can do it the whole show. It's fine.
Yeah, ask away. If we miss it, if the chat gets going and we miss it, just ask it again, and we'll definitely get to it. This show's got a 2-hour and 12-minute runtime. I want to go ahead and get it started so that we can kind of stay on track. Skrilla, if you hit that stream button at any point, you'll be able to see the show. And we're just gonna shoot the shit a little bit, talk about your last month or so because some big things have happened, and we're gonna talk all about it. We'll go ahead and get started. John.
Crazy.
Well, John, we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, play. Taking my computer a second.
Right.
Oh, that's why. Because it's a fucking warning screen. Jesus Christ. I was
like,
why is this shit?
Yeah, there is a disclaimer.
Rhodes Wrestling Academy. Showcase 10. This is the natural Dustin Rhodes coming.
I love that he's got his daddy's picture right there on the wall.
Baby. Tonight, we have 3 big title matches.
This is 4 days ago.
The women's and the newly minted.
Premiered March 24th. It was 4 days ago.
The tag team.
Ooh, those titles are
will
beautiful.
be in the main event for a 2 out of 3 falls.
Yeah, they are.
30-minute time.
They got custom plates all over those things.
The newly Texas Outlaws against the homegrown RWA Outlaws. The Outlaws all together. Oh my God, what can happen?
The Outlaws
Anything
versus the
happen.
Outlaws.
It's gonna be fun.
2 different Outlaws.
Strap in, sit down, subscribe, like, and don't you forget.
I like
RWA is the future. These kids have worked hard.
Those are classy.
One more thing.
Are beautiful.
Those are like throwback belts to some old NWA tag titles.
Oh,
yeah, they're great. Oh, that's beautiful. That's great.
At its finest.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
We know it happened recent because he's feeling in his feels about what he did to his brother.
Well, I love how they're telling their story.
Dustin, get up here!
I'm wanting to know
Rhodes Wrestling Academy, where passion lives here.
My uncle is from New York, and it is a street term for money.
10th Student
So,
Showcase.
I was young, and I just used to always try to find a way to make money, even though I didn't have a job yet. And he was like, man, he was like, you're always about that Skrilla. You're always about that Skrilla. And it just kept growing on me. Like, and then I was doing rapping at first, when I was younger. And I just kind of rolled over with it with wrestling and just added the great to it. So,
Yeah, there you go. Miss Lexi, thank you for the first question. When
thank you for the first question, man.
When we left off, reality of wrestling was on the horizons, and I know you and I have talked, privately through DM or whatever, a little bit about it, and I'm still not even sure what you can talk about and what you can't talk about because I'm not sure
Yeah.
if the show's aired yet or not. I would
Right.
imagine that you could talk about the experience outside of the show. So,
I agree.
How was that? What'd that look like?
Man, it was life changing, bro. It was life changing because, for one, I'm going to not only wrestle for somebody that I've looked up to for a very long time, but to just be trained with him. To train with him, it was incredible, bro. Like and it was the first night I was there. Like I got there like around like 4 p.m. ish, and I got in my hotel, and I mean, training started at like 6 or 7, so I'm like, getting myself together for that. And I hadn't seen them yet, so I was just in there kind of doing the little weight training and stuff, and they hadn't started the class yet. So then one of his guys started the drills and stuff like that. And he just walked in, and it was like a movie scene. I'm like, oh shit, here he is, type shit, but it was just incredible. Like I'm like this has been a dream for mine, like for a long time, bro. So it's like just to see Booker T walk in a room and is about to critique me is just incredible in itself for me. So we do our training and stuff like that, and like I'm a little nervous, so I kind of wait until I get in the ring. I waited until everybody did their thing just to make sure I didn't make the mistakes that they made or whatever. And I got in there and did my thing, and he was like, well, slow down, just slow down a little bit. And you slowed down, but I need you to, when you think you're going slow, go even slower and make everything mean something. So, I took that and, I spent the day in Houston the day after and kind of enjoyed the scenery out there. And then Saturday night we rolled in there, and I thought I was going to be in the Rumble, like I told you guys, and next thing I know, the guy, like I got my headphones on, I'm trying to get in the mode, listening to my meditation music, stuff like that. And one of the workers, like, hey man, come back here. They're looking for you. I'm like, okay. So I go back there, and the announcer's like, yeah, hey, I need your information because you're going to be in the opening match. You're going to do a dark match. And I was like, oh crap, okay. Oh, yeah. I'm like, okay, crap. All right, bet. So then I give them my information, and they're telling me who I'm working. So I immediately run outside, and I go out there and watch his match so I can kind of see how he works a little bit. Just to, I think that's one of the things that these guys don't do. Like they're like, oh, okay, I'm wrestling this guy. All right, I'm gonna just wrestle him. They don't take the time to do their homework on the guy. Me, I'm that guy. So I run outside, and I go watch his match. I'm like, okay, he's a face. So we're going to do this, we're going to do that, da-da-da-da-da. Then I get to him, we shake hands, whatever. He's like, yeah, I'm the heel. I was like, oh, my God. Completely 360.
Wait a minute.
Wait. I was like, bro, the match I watched you were facing, he's like, yeah, they just turned me heel. I was like, oh, God, so I got to be the face because I'm so used to being heel. So it was like, okay, but I like the test, you know what I mean? So we get our thing going, and they said it would be a dark match, but they ended up waiting until everybody got in there. So it was like, a dark match is usually the match going on while people are walking in. Mm-hmm. No, they waited until everybody got in there. Now, not to mention, like, this is the biggest crowd they've had because, they got Maven, they got Boogeyman, they got Zilla Fatu. So it's like, this is the biggest crowd they done had. They done said it like right before our match. And I'm like, okay, just stacking on everything on top of everything to make me nervous.
Let's turn the pressure up all the way.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And, then we go in and we tear it up, man. And bro, it was just incredible to come out of the curtain and Book look at me like, hey kid, everything I told you Thursday, you fixed it. Good fucking job. I said, hell yeah.
That's the moment.
It was life changing, bro. It was life changing, bro.
Oh man, I'm so proud of you for making that and getting that out there and making that happen, man. That's a testament to your work and your dedication to what you're doing.
I was about to say, if any of you guys ever get to meet that guy, oh, that was a nice up and over right there too.
I'm super impressed with this kid.
Or yeah, they're doing really good. If you guys ever get to meet Booker, he's got that look on his face like, oh, I ain't approaching him. But the moment you approach him, bro, it's like you like it just completely his face just shuts off, and he's like the coolest guy in the world, bro. He's so down to earth, bro, and I'm really grateful. And I mean, not to pull the cover back or anything like that, but I mean, he did say that he's going to add us to the roster. So, but they're doing their rotation of other Deep South guys. But once they do that and figure out who else they're going to put on there, I'll be back. So it was just a great thing, man.
Not a matter if, it's a matter of when. I remember talking to you leading up to it. I'm just like, maximize those fucking minutes, dude. Maximize those minutes. Maximize them. I'm thinking you're in the Rumble. I'm like, if they give you 4, do the best you fucking can with it.
Yeah.
The same thing with Naja.
And man, they did really good in that Rumble, bro. They gave them enough time to get their shit in. Like, it was great. I had like 5 minutes, but I was nervous because I'm like, okay, I got to be the face, and the crowd doesn't know me. But I got out there and I did my thing, man. And I got some pops out there, and we had the crowd into the match so much to where the finish, they were like expecting me to kick out, and I didn't kick out, but it showed how much they were into the match. The guy rolled out, and I was in the middle of the ring, and they clapped it out. So I was like, all right, cool,
This match is fucking insane what you're watching right now.
They are moving.
The opener, these guys are working.
Working hard.
So this dude in the black trunks is currently the Academy, like their lower belt.
I was wondering when they were about to slow it up because God, they've been going balls to the wall.
They were just 100%.
Yeah.
They're tearing it up for and this is the beautiful thing about student shows, man. I'm telling you, like, we were originally going to watch this on Monday night, and the easy tie-in was, you just came back from Texas with the little spot with Reality of Wrestling, and I'll tell you this too. I brought your name up to Emily, and she was like, I remember him. I was like, you had several of the guys that that are tearing it up on this side of the country. That I hope that you guys would have back, and with saying without saying, it was
nice.
Yes, saying without saying. It was just one of those situations to where, I mean, I know it's like I say it, but I'm very proud of you. I'm proud of what you're accomplishing because it's. I told
Thank you so much, man.
Like, it's not even before I talk to you. It's not a matter of if, bro. It's a matter of when. We've seen your work. We see if you see you in the ring and you can put 2 and 2 together. It's there.
Yeah.
It's been there.
Yeah, man. That left that part out. So look, I left this part out, but I just thought about it because we were talking so much about Nick the last show. But I sent him a text like they put me in a match. He said, well, do your thing, da-da-da-da-da. I get back to my phone. He's messaged me like 3 times, like, how'd it go? Yo, kid, you good? You know what I'm saying? He wanted to know so bad. So I call him. He was like, oh, man, I was over here. I knew you were going to do good, but I'm just sitting here just waiting on you to hit me back. And I was like, bro, it went amazing, bro. He wants us to come back. He was like, I knew you guys would do it, So it was just cool to... It was cool to see the excitement from Nick Patrick, like.
Dude, this kid in the red trunks, Ozzy, just ate that knee off the top rope. That shit was so clean.
They've been keeping him out of the match the whole time, so you gotta know he's gonna come in there.
The first couple minutes, he was on fire. They had the champ out of the ring, and him and the other dude were working, but then they switched out, and they're keeping him real separated. And I kind of
So
like
when
that for what they got going on. But this kid in the ring, in the red trunks, Aussie, he has been on fire with his cell.
When that guy gets in there, he's gonna go ape shit on both of them. I can almost guarantee that.
Here it comes.
That was a nice game.
Oh!
There it is.
Damn.
Oh, nice cutoff. That was a nice cutoff. 1, 2. He's gonna roll back out. Get on out of there.
We come back to the
Or no, he's gonna
Punches
take
need
some
a little bit of work, but his cells are amazing.
Oh, it sells incredible, yeah.
Goth wants to know.
Oh, nice camera angle right there.
Yeah, that is solid. Goth wants to know dream opponents. Who you got?
Dream opponents. Ask them, are it like active wrestlers, indie or professional?
I mean, both really. I'm down for interested on both of those answers.
Okay, I'll intertwine. I mean, one's obviously going to be Offset, but I'll tell you, indie. When we already talked about this, Brian Keefe for sure.
Mm-hmm. That would be a fire match. I absolutely.
And in no order either. It doesn't matter. Brian Keefe. Man, I just seen a friend of mine wrestle this guy last week on the show I was on, and I was like, I didn't know I wanted to wrestle him until I seen that match. Jay Lethal. Definitely want to wrestle him. And if I had to choose, it's like a split between AJ Styles and Randy Orton.
Solid.
Ooh, very different opponents, but both of those matches would be crazy.
Yeah, I definitely would want the Randy Orton match.
He ate that.
But,
Came out of nowhere. That third man settled it up.
Ate that. Let's scroll back up. Lexi.
I'd love to wrestle Hangman Page too, though, man. God.
Man, there's so many good talents in the indie circuit right now. Like, there's just so many.
Well,
Yeah.
Hangman's on AEW, bro.
Yeah, but I mean,
But he wasn't all that long ago.
Yeah, he wasn't.
He just
You're right.
started doing all of that this last year.
Yeah.
Probably since AEW's been open, but I got you, John.
Yeah. Well, he was still. What he's saying, I think he's saying
He
like
was
he was
still doing
taking
indies
Listen,
into the early mid last year.
Busting his balls because that's what he does.
He knows
It's
damn
good
well I
for
don't
the
watch
goddamn
AEW.
Goose is good for the gander.
Oh, that's hilarious.
He knows damn well that I don't watch
I knew you
the
were
mainstream.
this call.
Specific.
I should have known it.
It's a thing. It's a thing.
Oh,
Overhead throw there.
oh, that was nice belly to belly.
Oh,
Wow. Wow. Bro, these guys, their cardio is amazing.
I think they're probably 10.
Well, I think their pacing is good because they keep switching. Like, one guy will switch out and somebody else will come in.
I'm just surprised that, I mean, I know it's a triple threat match, but this is pretty solid for the first match. It's been at least a good 10 minutes now.
Oh yeah, no, we're definitely in the 12 to 15 mark for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, all of these guys have shown out.
Nice. Okay.
I want to see that bald dude at ringside fight. That big old hoss over by the corner on the left. I want to see that dude get in the ring.
Bro, just that little bit on that waist lock was incredible. They took their time with it. They didn't rush through it. They just showed the struggle, and now he's into his.
And they
his
worked
comeback.
it well for them to be in the waist lock that long and for dude to struggle that hard to get out. It was well done.
The little things right there. Yeah. I think a lot of guys
Set them both up for pin attempts.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Make that cover.
Very nice.
Where's Where's our other cat? Where's he at? Oh, he's rolling in. I feel like Black Tights is going to pull this. I feel like he's going to pull this.
There he comes.
Shit.
Oh, he's about to hit something on both of them right here.
John, what's our next question in the chat?
It looks like just Goth giving me shit for Paul Roma.
Well, you guys scroll up. We missed some questions, I think.
Lexi wanted to know, you guys have had a conversation about the role play side of wrestling. Have you looked into any of that or have any opinions on it?
I haven't quite. I'm trying to get out of the out of my storage that I'm in now before I turn into this next character. So it's just something I got to kind of roll with for now. But yeah, I'm definitely always coming up with brand new ideas as I lead out of something else, you know.
It's called the creative process, and it is a beautiful.
Yeah, because you know, I'm at that point in my career where it's like, you know how like when Stone Cold was like heel as shit, but you know, it got to the point of where they started loving, you know, like. And it's like, it's almost there, and it's like, the guys are like, I know we just want you to get these couple more heel things out the way. I know it's not your fault that they're starting to love you now, but just keep doing what you're doing, and we're going to eventually turn you, you know. But, you know, it's there now at that point. Like there's nothing else I can really do. I could punch a baby in the crowd and go.
Well, we don't want to do that now. Well,
no.
Depends on what baby, I would imagine.
But like I was at this show last Sunday, and there was this little girl that had her hand out, and I ran over there like I was about to shake her hand, and then I just kind of threw my hand out the way, like, not this time, little one. And everybody just popped like crazy for it, you know, like, so it's like, I don't know, it's just, I don't know. They expect me to do heel shit, you know, and they enjoy it.
Well, you know, I don't know how I feel about a babyface run. However,
either. But it's not
supporter,
good.
But if it's, you know what? Here's
Well,
the thing.
don't get it.
Let me backtrack. Here's
Well, don't get it twisted though. I'ma still be me.
That's what
you know.
If it's an organic thing, and that's where it sounds like it's at. Like if it's naturally a progression and it's completely organic, and you don't change anything about the character, that's a whole different ball game. And you're not necessarily turning at this point. They're just more or less they're accepting at this point.
I mean, you know, I may have like a comeback or something like that, but other than like, you know, ain't nothing really gonna change. I'll still be me. I'll still cut the same promos, and I don't think they're gonna want me to change. It's just gonna be a kind of a more amplified Skrilla the Great.
Right. Lexi with another very loaded question here. Where is your favorite promotion to wrestle for? And I would like to make a disclaimer that you are active in a lot of places, so you might not want to piss anybody off.
I mean, but even though she says that, or you saying that, I mean, I think everybody kind of knows that Deep South is where I'm enjoying my work right now, you know?
That's home for you. I feel that.
Yeah, and I've kind of made it like, you know, a thing, you know, like a close second is definitely IWE. But that's what, like, not saying that's where I started, but that's where, like, Skrilla the Great became more of the character that I was pushing towards, and Deep South helped build that guy. So that's where I'm having my most fun at, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
Nice, Izzy.
I gotta be careful. Gotta remember we're live.
Right?
Gotta be careful. I was about to bring you in the loop on something, a conversation that I had with somebody that do that right now.
What
Kayfabe.
the fuck?
Well, yes and no. It's not like kayfabe, and I just need to be careful because things are happening at a pretty quick pace. And for a guy that I'm just picturing for a guy that, hey, really, truthfully, I got no business sitting here on a microphone and doing all this and all these things that are happening, like the Orndorff show, and
Do we ever?
there are others.
Do
that are
any of
coming.
us have any business doing that? No, we
But
don't.
I just don't want to release any information publicly that I might not.
Yeah, well, don't do
be
that
able
then.
to. But yes, well, there are things yeah. Let me just stop there.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, I need to.
So yeah, Skrilla, let
This
me
is
ask
a
you,
very,
how do you feel about these middle of the ring exchanges like this?
I'm more of a fan of it being like a one-on-one thing. I understand that they're doing a triple threat match, so they want to get everybody in part of it. But I think trying to do the triple guy thing is a little much for me.
I think
And
a lot
this
of
is a
times
very-
for me it draws out too much. They hit
Just
each
a
other
little
way
bit.
too many open times.
Styles Clash? Oh, never mind.
Here's
was
my
pretty
thing.
good. That was
This
nice and
match
clean.
has been really, really good.
It's long as shit.
But that's exactly where I was going. I think we're probably 2 or 3 minutes over at this point.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little overkill, but there's no, and I don't mean that negatively. I mean, because these guys are working
No.
their ass off, and if this is,
It's giving me WrestleMania vibes.
well, if it's also too, let me put it in a different perspective. Oh, there it
He
is.
is going for it.
You called it. There it is.
Yep.
One.
Yeah, I saw him going for the Styles Clash earlier, and I was like, oh shit, is he actually going for it?
This is the culmination, right? So
What happened?
The black tights stopped the referee, grabbed the hand like a heel does.
Oh, okay.
You
Okay,
can't make
cool.
the count if he stops it.
And he's just laughing his ass off too. Ozzy's not
That's
having
awesome.
any of that shit.
I like it.
This is the culmination of their graduation, so I can see it running a little bit longer.
Oh, nice.
Also, too, I don't know how many.
I got you. Oh, good low road.
Oh.
Classic.
Well, he's the active champ right now. He doesn't want to lose his title, so anything he's got to do to keep that retention, man, that's what it is.
And no DQs in triple threat matches.
Right.
Win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat. Thank you, Jesse the Body Ventura.
There you go.
Say that. I'm just saying.
Hey, Booker T said it himself. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
They just had a small moment there.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
One.
That was ridiculous.
Yo.
Oh!
Ooh.
His head. Is he okay?
Oof. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Show it again. Yes, they are. Good Lord. He folded right over that pile.
Yeah, he did.
That was a top rope moonsault onto a pinning combo. That's what that was.
That was really cool. This is crazy. I'm not mad.
I'm not. Well, I'm not.
And this is why we love watching these student shows, man, because we've never seen these guys before. We've never even heard of these dudes. And they're absolutely killing it right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna send my information over there.
This is the Rhodes Wrestling Academy.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, whenever I'm in Texas, bro, you need somebody to fill a spot, holler at your boy. Nice.
Oof.
Nice.
Just side steps out of the way. Bicycle kick to boot. That was a great series.
Uh-oh, he tried you, Skrilla. Did you
Oh,
see that?
shit.
He tried you.
I did.
That's what happens when you try to topple the king. It doesn't work out for you.
Oh!
Oh, damn.
Was that a knee?
It was.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, those are both knee curb
he got
stomps.
him.
Yo, like, so I was doing that, like a knee stomp instead of the curb stomp. That's really cool.
Those
Let's
look
see somebody else
mean,
do it.
and he pulls the win. How about that? Graduate, get a title. Here you go.
That was a solid match.
It went a little
I think
long.
out of
That
that
was really
whole
good.
thing, Ozzy impressed me the most.
Yeah.
I felt like it went a little long, but then knowing that, like I said, this is
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, this is their 10-week journey culmination. So if they're this good now, this is a 4-week-old show, man.
I will. Hey, that guy looks good. He's in incredible shape. Title looks good on him. He's got a bright future.
Yep.
That I noticed that all three of these guys had the look going. The Ozzy has that like lucha look for him. He's got that thin frame, but he's got a good build to him. This dude is built like a brick shithouse. The other guy's got the kind of Miz vibe going on. I like everything about their character work.
And they all mesh well together. Yeah, he's a star right there. That's for sure.
Well done, gentlemen. Well done. So I told you earlier this week, right? I sat down with Naja last week for Beyond the Book.
Oh man, you got the hoochie daddy, didn't you?
I sure did, and I was not expecting it.
He did.
I was not expecting it, and I mean,
Right. You thought you was getting nausea. You got the hoochie
I
daddy.
thought that I was having a conversation beyond the bell. That's what I thought I was doing.
Hey, man. Hey, you got to stand up and clap for your hoochie daddy, brother.
I mean, let me just tell you, once I realized that this is totally in character, well, then I kind of shifted a little bit to Chris Page, and it was just weird, and it was not a bad way, but it was just, I was like, damn, how do I even ask this question that I'm trying to ask you, because you're answering it as the hoochie daddy, and it's over the top.
Hey, guess what?
It was fantastic.
Guess what? When I tell you, there's 24 hours in a day. There's probably only 3 hours out of the day that he is not the hoochie daddy, bro.
He's sleeping for all three of them, isn't he?
I'm saying that's the facts, bro. But that man hardly sleeps. That man is. I know he doesn't understand. Like when I say he's a machine, like the dude just doesn't stop. Not that he's literally a machine, but the man is a fucking machine. The man does it all. He works. He trains. He eats good. He's in incredible shape. He's one of the fastest workers I've ever seen in my life and been in the ring with. He does yoga. He does it all, bro. Like, the man is possessed with fucking passion, bro.
This chick has never missed leg day in her life.
No, she didn't.
Not one time.
He was saying something, and I think I brought up you and Owen and Deion Summers as someone else that we're going to be talking to here in a couple of weeks.
Oh yeah.
And he kept talking. I can't remember his line, and I feel terrible about it right now. It's like beat him. And I was like, well, if memory serves, I think I've seen matches of them beating you too. And he screams at me. He's like, we're not talking about that, Chris. We're talking about me. My bad.
I love it. And like me and Owen were like his two biggest feuds in Georgia, so that's hilarious. It's hilarious.
There was a point where I had to pause the recording. One of my dogs was going ape shit, and I could not stop laughing. And I think I called him on it. I said, from this point forward, I think this is just you're trying to see how many times you can pop me, and I can't keep a straight face. Yep. I am laughing at this whole thing. It's well played. I can tell you this: I did pitch the idea. I was like, I want to get you and Skrilla on a stream, and let's watch back a lot of your stuff and talk about your rivalry and do an independent, make it be my first independent wrestling rivalry show. I feel like that would be fucking awesome.
Both of us together, man. Both of us together, like that. he would bring out Skrilla the Great if he's Hoochie Daddy, you know. So
nope, I told him.
I
I was very clear. I was like, bro, but listen, for this one, like, I need you. I need you to be serious about it. Like you're not serious about what we just did, but like, I need for you to be out of character because I want to talk the details. I want to get into the paint on the whole deal. I want to treat it like I would treat a rivalry show that we could cut and film.
Right.
Like it's not. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. And if that's what y'all want to do, I mean, by all means, we'll make that shit happen. And you can cut. Y'all can shoot on each other all day. I
mean, we'll probably, it'll be in and out.
I just need to. I got to get his stuff finished up, and then we're gonna circle back around and see when we can feasibly make that happen with you guys and on your schedule, because I know you guys are gonna be doing a lot of work here in the next couple of months for sure.
Ooh, April's so busy.
April's ridiculous. I don't even talk about April right now.
Oh, wow. That woman is nicely shaped.
Well, John commented that she's never missed leg day.
I think he's talking about the referee, but yeah, no, absolutely.
She is.
Well, no. She's nicely shaped. She's huge.
Yeah, no, dude, she's never missed a day in the gym in her life, and twice on leg day for sure. We got a couple of questions in the chat here for you.
Okay.
Evelyn wants to know if there was any chance you would consider coming to the UK. And what do you think of the Brit wrestling scene? Do you know much about it? Is that something that's on your horizon? Do you look forward to doing something like that?
There is no question with that. IWE just partnered with IWN in the UK, so I mean, it's just a matter of me getting my passport, and it's gonna happen. So, I'm about to start doing I'm about to start doing my homework on the guys over there, and I mean, it's like inevitable, bro. I just got to get my passport, and I don't know if he's familiar with the IWN out there, but they just partnered with
Devlin is our European correspondent over there in the Brit scene, and he keeps pretty close tabs on what's going on over there, so he probably does. And he did the surprise face when you said that, so I'm pretty sure he did.
Oh yeah, their guys are actually coming in. Our show is May the 11th, and they're coming in to pretty much scout. I mean, but I've already got the green light. Hey, you need to get your passport ASAP. So
you can go. That's awesome. So definitely, Devlin, in the works. It is coming down the line. That's in the pipeline, and see him out there.
If not the end of this year, definitely the top of the year next year.
I guess you need to let me know for sure, and I'll just have to start tagging our friends over at North Wrestling. We've made friends with them.
Well, I sent it to you as soon as it went down.
Yeah. Well. Oh, you did. Did I keep that hush? I did.
Yeah. I sent you.
Yes, you did.
We don't announce
I was about to say
thing we know.
Yeah,
about. That's what we're supposed to do.
Remember, because you was like, I can't see it. It's blurry. I was like, all right, just go to Twitter. I'm finna send it to you. Yeah. They announced it all over the place, man.
Yeah, I didn't say anything to anybody here. I don't think I even said anything to John about that. I knew it went out there, but I think we need to start tagging our overseas friends. Tommy Jackson's overseas too. He's got a line on several feds. So
okay, yeah.
Let's I'm not sure if he still is, but whenever that time comes, let me know for real, and I'll put you in touch with people that can steer you in the right directions. Who was I talking to about? It was somebody overseas, John. We were talking to somebody overseas about the possibility of them doing a U.S. tour and how I would do it, or how they would do it if they had the bookings. Like, that would be one of those situations where, like, you would reach out and line up 3 or 4 shows, 5,
several shows at a time.
Whatever that looks like in that time frame, and so you get the most bang for your buck and the most ring time that you can against the most opponents that you can. But have that finance the trip if you're having to pay for transportation. But I don't think that should be a thing. I think if you're going
I don't even know I was about to say I don't even know like what their roster consists of, but I mean like people were on Twitter already throwing out like dream matches and shit, and I'm just like, man, this is exciting, you know, like the people
There's a
that know
lot of
those guys.
good, dude. Indie talent over there is just like here. There's a lot of it, and they're coming out of the woodwork, dude.
I think one of the guys that guys were matching me up with, he's a guy that he used to work in Ring of Honor. I can't remember his name, but he used to work Ring of Honor, and they was like that would be a very solid match. So
But
it's coming, bro.
Devlin went ape shit. He said, well, we've watched IWN on our channel. Apparently, Max is not only the professor of professional wrestling with Skrilla the Great. He can name every show we've watched on a Monday night. It's great.
That's awesome.
He's excited. Devlin is now. He's going to start pushing it, and that's a thing.
Let's start following IWE and Intense Wrestling Entertainment, man.
I think he already is.
And you'll see it. You know, that's awesome. That's awesome.
And then
You know,
also,
so
Lexi would like to know what life outside the ring is like for you. Like, what do you do? What do you do outside of your wrestling career?
Life. What is that?
He says, "I work and I wrestle, and then I work some more."
Wake up 6 o'clock in the morning, go to the gym, go to work, come home, try to watch a little bit of TV, barely get to watch any wrestling, go to sleep, repeat.
That's
Weekends, wrestle.
7 days. It doesn't
Free
stop.
time, I'll be wanting to rest. Free time ends up being hanging out with family or hanging out with friends for a few hours, and that's about it. I don't really have a life at all right now. And I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, just get the work done now and have fun later, you know. Do I miss the fun a little bit? But I'm having more fun chasing the dream right now. So, and it's all coming together. So, I mean, I can't complain. That's why I don't have a girlfriend right now, though. Any of the girls I were talking to, they couldn't handle this work schedule, man. So
It's a hard life, man. Like the time requirements alone are rough. I know my wrestling career ruined my first marriage, so.
I thankfully did not deal with relationships with my tenure in the business, but I mean, we were going, 5-6 days a week. I mean, it was around Alabama, but it was a nonstop thing.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It sucks a little bit, you know. It sucks. I mean, I still keep in contact with the girl that I was last with, and she's kind of on her Becky Lynch to Finn Balor thing, like, I knew I wasn't going to be a part of this situation right now, and da 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 da. And I'm like, I mean, like, life goes on. I'm still interacting with you. It's not the end of the world, and you never know what happens down the road. Maybe I'm ready to settle down, and maybe you're still there. Who knows?
Yeah,
right now,
that's a her thing.
I got some shit to accomplish. Yeah, I got some shit to accomplish.
No, I get it. It's a tough spot, and I don't think that. First of all, before I go there, IWE Pro. I reached out to them. They're going to actually, the gentleman that runs the show is going to come on to our show for Do It Beyond the Bell.
Yes, I told him about you.
I hit him up and I was like, man, do you want to do this? Like, if so, like, let me know so I can get you on my schedule and we'll work it out and make it happen. But that was just a piece. My ADD was going to kick in and I was going to forget to bring that up because, again, that was another connection that came through you, side note. So, again, thank you again. But I don't think people really understand.
Yes, I'll definitely talk about everything as far as the IWN stuff,
When you talk about the personal side of it, it's just a piece of it that a lot of people do not see. And but I think that, like, at this point, it's with anybody, like you specifically, this would be one of those situations that it's now or never. You're on the sea of momentum. Yeah. It's something that you've been working for so long, and you're gonna get there. This is a huge step for you that's coming up in 2024. and into 2025.
Yeah,
And you will find that there will be somebody that will be there, and that you are going to meet along the way, whether it's her, whether it's somebody else, and they're going to get it, and they're going to understand that it's not, the shoe's on the other foot, right? Like I tell you what, I'll give you one of my personal situations right now. We just moved from our house into an apartment. I accepted a job that makes a little bit more money, and they offered a really good discount. I took it. My better half, their job sucks. They're in the car industry, and they get treated like shit. It's terrible. I told them,
I'm in the car industry.
This is a life situation.
So
they're not quite an advisor, I guess. They're kind of, their position is in the middle of advisor and something else, like a creative. It's a bullshit situation, and for the company that they work for, I am so disappointed in. But I told them.
Oh, nice. That's scissors there.
The life situation was quit your job. Go quit. I would rather you do something that you love or find something that you love to do than sit and do something that you don't want to do. And I say that to say your situation with wrestling right now, that is kind of where it's at. This is the passion. This is what is going to take you to the next spot and the next level. And it's one of those spots that is I can only imagine being in it. It cannot be an easy one. Well, they got the students going crazy here.
Oh. Ducks under with that roll. And does one for her. Here we go.
Was that it?
And the questions in chat, yes, that's all I got right now.
What's that?
As far as questions in chat outside of did Skrilla freeze, I think that's the only other question we got, because he may have. Maybe I did. Maybe we all did.
I mean, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You're moving now. I think he's frozen though.
I think he may have frozen. We will try and get that rectified. And he did.
Yep.
And
No idea what just happened on my phone.
There he is. Welcome back, sir.
No idea what just happened. Like,
Hey,
what the hell?
Welcome to the world of live shows.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
Apparently, people are calling me. That's what's going on.
You're a popular man.
If it's business, if it's business,
No, it definitely was not.
You gotta handle it. We will
It was
understand.
more of oh, stop it. That's fine. That's fine, totally.
I think so far
This is
for me,
it.
the match of the night was the first one. The tag match was decent. This match is decent. But that first match was fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they knew that when they put it on.
I hate to be that guy, but I dare say that Georgia and Florida have the best women's wrestling there is.
Well,
I think for me, I think if you want to look at women's wrestling, for me, and I'm not a giant fan of women's wrestling, so it's not like I watch it all the time, but Australia, for me, is the market.
I have not seen any.
The girls I see wrestling over in Australia are insanely good.
Okay.
You need to.
They're probably stiff as shit over there.
You need to look up.
Oh,
Delta
everything
Brady.
over there is stiff as shit.
Look up Delta Brady, Delta, and Riot City Wrestling. She is the next big thing that's coming out of Australia. I guarantee you, she was a part of the tryouts when WWE was down there for their show in Perth. She and a tag team known as the Perea. got tryouts. I guarantee you she's snatched in the next 4 months. Guaranteed.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not going to wait on her at all.
She is.
And as much as I would hate to see her leave Australian market, man, to see her work some other people would be incredible.
She's the Riot City Wrestling Grand Champion, so she's intergender. Like she wrestles the men and women. They unified their world title and their women's champion.
They just unified, yeah.
She's dope, bro.
That's
She's
awesome.
dope. Mickey Fortune's another one.
Yeah,
There's good, yes. As far as in the States, I could probably buy that. Now, I haven't seen a whole lot of the women's wrestling on the Georgia scene yet, outside of what I've seen in IWE with some stuff that I've seen from them. I don't. It's funny. It's talking about women's wrestling. I talked to Sam, who's part of the channel. He's over in Korea. And he's the guy I usually do all my women's stuff with. And I was like, bro, it's been a minute since I talked to him. I was like, I need you. I've been reaching out to female talent, and I've been getting shot down left and fucking right. And I don't know if it's my approach. I don't know if they're just not interested in doing a podcast. But Emily is the only one who said yes. And I told her before we started. I was like,
Emily Hale?
Emily Taylor.
Or Emily J?
Emily,
I got a couple girls I'll pass you with.
I want to talk to them too, and I think that and spotlight them and get, it's just, I don't know. It's so different.
Yeah.
Most of the guys that I've reached out to, there's been a couple that have gotten back. Right now, I'm not interested. Okay, cool, no problem. I won't bother you. But most of the people have been pretty cool and laid back. I don't understand what it is that maybe I'm just that repulsive that they don't even want to talk to me. I don't know.
Oh, wow, that was
nice
intense.
cannonball.
Mm-hmm. She's not I'm not saying this in a derogatory way, but she's not a small woman at all. So.
Yeah, no, that cannonball was devastating.
Right.
Oh.
In her case, her size works to her advantage.
Absolutely. And she's definitely using the power game in the match.
Thought she was going to snake it with a cradle.
Oof. Ooh. Okay, I like it. Double down kick. I like it. But yeah, man, like seeing Lindsay Snow and Kelsey Reagan kill each other, bro, was like, wow, these women are like, they're intense. Like
I have not watched
really
that match
intense.
yet, and I think you told me to take a peek at that a while back.
Oh my god, man! Kelsey took the skewers to the head, bro. I was like, yo, she is a badass. Straight up badass.
That is a Lexi Gold special right there. Lexi is a huge fan of the deathmatch wrestling.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna say deathmatches. I don't
So
want to
yeah, the bloodier the better.
But she should enjoy it. I'm actually, speaking of deathmatch, tomorrow morning, if anybody's up early, 7:30 a.m., Eric Steele and I are kicking off our Saturday with Cactus Jack and an Extreme Icon shoot. We usually get a lot of our UK and our overseas audience on that one, and if there's anyone here that's overseas, you guys should be looking for us tomorrow morning here in the States.
My backyard guys want me to dabble into the new age so bad right now, like ICW and stuff, and I'm just like, bro, I'm just not there anymore. Like, I ran myself in the ground in the early days. Like, I'm done with that shit.
No, I'm not ever going to tell somebody what to do and what not to do, but I don't think that it would be conducive for your career right now. I really think that you're fixing to break out into a different level.
I wouldn't say going back to backyard is a great move laterally for you, but I mean, if you've got an itch to scratch and a couple of panes of glass and some barbed wire wrapped chairs is your style, then hey, maybe it's a thing to consider.
I don't know if I'm in the mood for that anymore.
We're getting older, Skrilla. We don't have time for a lot of that mess anymore.
That's why, like, I commend my boy Cruel, man, because I'm like, bro, I know you're a monster, but how the fuck are you still doing that
Cruel
shit?
stand, dude.
Oh,
bro,
John's a mark.
Man. Bro, so imagine training with that guy, you know, like,
100.
oh my
I would
God.
be there every day.
Bro, it was intense training, bro.
I love that shit.
He would be the bum guy for him all the time. He'd be like,
yeah,
what do you need me to do now?
You want to hit me with everything? Okay, let's go. I got you.
Yeah, Cruel's one of my good friends.
If
man.
Cruel ever needs a jobber to get in the head with stuff, you let me know and I'll be there.
That guy's fucking crazy, bro. I love him.
I appreciate that. Well, that was my thing when I was the commissioner in my indie fed. Like, I would play the face commissioner.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. That we're going back-to-back women's matches.
Back-to-back women's matches.
And I'm actually liking that.
This is for the women's title.
I'm digging that because this is the graduation show, right? So they obviously had a stacked women's side of the division here. That's fucking great.
Yeah, I'm not knocking it. I was like, oh, okay, like, okay, back.
Well, now that I'm
women's,
doing the math, there was wasn't one of the tag matches a mixed tag match?
Intergender is a mixed tag. Yep.
So yeah, no, that's solid.
Way to help them get their work.
6 women and 5 men that have been out here so far.
Dope.
Because we had the triple threat and then the intergenders. So we've had 6 women show and 5 men show so far. Granted, we've still got another hour and something. So there's plenty of men left on the card. But, I mean, great ratio so far. And to see this coming out of Academy gives me hope for future shows.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that.
Mm-hmm. She's a beautiful young lady.
This is exactly how our Inside the Indie started. It was find a show that we haven't seen before, people that we've never seen before, and see what impresses us and what doesn't. Accentuate the positives and then start looking deeper into the positive sides of what we're watching. None of the matches have been
it was just so wild to just like to have you message me and was just like, hey man, you know, I saw you on my recommended and you don't mind if I do a show on you. I was like, what? Like
yeah, so it's so weird.
No, why would I not let you do that? What the fuck? You know?
Well, you don't
what's the thought process when you get that message? You're like, wait, who are you and what's going on? What do you want?
Exactly.
I mean,
that's
I get messages like that all the time, like just like not like how yours was, but it's just like random stuff and like so when I forgot what was going on that day, but it just like for some reason it just kept popping up. Like it was like you got a message on the Skrilla the Great messenger, and I was like, okay, like all right. So the third time it kind of like popped up, I was like, okay, let me read it, you know. And then I read it, and I was like, oh, okay, this is different. No wonder it kept doing that, you know. Like, so I was like, okay, yeah, let's do whatever, bro. I don't mind.
To be fair, it was not me sending repeated messages. Just to be fair, it was.
Oh, I know. Yeah, like I swear, like the stars were aligned, and it was just like, hey, you idiot, read this right now, like kind of thing, you know, like. I was like,
Twitter wanted you to know that it was important.
It was.
Go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead. I'll hold my thought. Go ahead.
No. I was just about to say it was just really like weird that like my messenger was so imperative that I opened it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, damn it, like this doesn't happen often. Let me do it. So I opened it and I read what you said, and I was like, well, hell yeah, fuck. Why would I say no to that? You know, like shit. And here we are now, like.
I don't think there's
created some kind of a friendship, like, you know.
I don't think that there's. I think if we don't DM every day, it's every other day or every couple of days for sure.
Yeah.
And my ADD kicked in, and I was about to ask you a question about the building.
Oh, nice.
Nice drop kick right there. I think my ADD kicked in because I shifted my attention over to the monitor with the wrestling on it for just a moment. When you got that, when I DM'd you, I was going to explain to you, like, because, you know, I DM'd a couple other people, right? Like, first of all, nobody knew who I was at that point, and nobody knows who I am now, to be perfectly fair. But, here's where I'm going. After we had our Beyond the Bell, we chatted a little bit after the show and peeled the curtain back. I think I made a comment to you then, and tell me if this resonates. So I said the same thing because Travis Orndorff had told me something privately. It was like, you know, you have a way. You know, okay, cool. But it was more of a people are put in each other's lives for a reason. You know, it's up to us to figure out what that reason is, but we intersect for a reason. Right. And I had sent a couple other DMs out around that same time because I wanted to put a schedule of projects together. And I got some responses that were not nice at some points, and I got, you know, yeah, sure, go ahead, let's see what happens. And doing projects on some of these people, you know, you don't hear from them again, and that's okay. That's the prerogative. Like, I get it. That's not why I do it, right? I do it because I really want to put the light on independent wrestling and the independent wrestlers that are out there. But I can say, it seems like I've developed the same kind of relationship with you that I've developed with just about everybody that we've had on the show. And to me, that is kind of the bigger picture and a beautiful thing, because as the journey grows, you know, there are promoters that I will be talking to. There are other people in the industry that I will be talking to. And whose names do you think I'm going to be talking about? I'm not going to be talking about people that I don't know. I'm going to be talking about people that I do know. And I'm going to talk about people that I've seen that if you book them, you won't be disappointed. And that's where the win comes in. That's where the bigger deal comes in, is being able to hook you or hook whoever up with a income off of just an association. You know, like that you talked about Cha Cha Charlie.
Well, this is like we're trying to manifest the shit out of that booking so hard.
I want to make that happen. I think I told John privately. I said, I don't do anything else for Skrilla. I want to get them in the place to make this match with Cha Cha happen.
And now he's talking about being down in CCW down there. I mean,
not to cut y'all off, but that's one of my favorite things to do while like in my championship matches, is to do something and throw them out of the ring and try to get the count out. It's the little things, man. Like, that's showing that you want to win. Like, I ain't gotta wrestle you. I can get you counted out. You know, like, that shit is. Oh, that was good. That was awesome.
That's the heel shit. That's the I'm not. I don't know. You gotta do what you gotta do. Especially,
but it's just a little thing. It's the little things that are a lost art in wrestling. You don't see that often.
And she's rocking the championship, so why would you? Why would I want to? Yep. I don't have to. Yeah, you're 100% why I don't have to do that. It's a psychological aspect of the game.
You're right. It's a heel thing though, because as a face, I want to make sure I get that win. I want to prove that I was the best, and I definitely don't want to take a cheap route to the belt.
Yeah, I'm trying to win by any means necessary.
Right. That's that heel mess.
Mm-hmm.
In chat, Lexi says, I love your promo work. How do you make sure yours is top notch? What things do you think about going into working canned promos or working little snippet promos or anything really? What do you go about? What's the process like for you to come up with your scheme and get all the things that you want to get into it built in?
Well, I mean, first and foremost, obviously be myself, right? But when it comes to like promos, I'm really a huge fan of being a rebuttal promo guy. I really like the face to go first to get that sympathy from the fans and tell them why this, that, and the third, and I like to rebuttal it. So whenever I get that that kind of thing from someone else's promo, it definitely helps me with the fuel to rebuttal it. So at the end of the day, it's just at this point in my career, it comes a little natural. Not trying to make it an arrogant thing like, oh, I got that in the bag. It's just at this point in my career, I kind of enjoy it and just just have fun with it. So I mean, it just kind of natural. And it adds to it if I'm really if I'm really into whatever I'm into, it's like me and Owen are supposed to wrestle here in a couple weeks. I'm going to go full throttle in that promo, because I'm just excited to do it, so that adds a lot to it as well.
Saw that match now.
Always excited to do something you're passionate about.
Yeah, no doubt. That's why it's not so much of being arrogant. It's just I'm so confident and passionate about this business. It's like it comes easy to me now at this point because I'm more relaxed. I'm more comfortable with what I'm doing, and I'm trying to make it my job. So it's like I'm trying to sell myself to whether it's an indie promotion or a indie, super indie, or professional. I gotta sell myself. So but I also have to show that I can still be myself and it doesn't feel cheesy. They're like, okay, this is who Skrilla the Great is. So.
Well, I mean, I can sum it
fun.
up. I can sum it up pretty quick. I can tell you who Skrilla is, and
He's the great.
in 5 words. Oh, I got 5 words. So I got 5 words. If you want to know who Skrilla the Great is,
Okay.
fuck around and find out. Enough said.
Hey, that's perfect.
Luma, welcome to chat. He says, when you're passionate about something, it truly shows. It's a natural flavor added to whatever you do, and it's amazing. You're doing a fantastic job. Clap, clap, claps. And
Hey,
Luma,
man.
you are absolutely on point there.
I was about to say, if you watch any of the guys that's made bukus of money with this guy, with this thing, like Stone Cold, Rock, they all tell you they fought to become who they knew they were, and that's themselves, and then they just amplified it times 1,000, and you get what you get, and that's them, and once the the promotion or company believes in you to be yourself, I mean, fuck, sky's the limit,
100%.
Yeah. That's why I love Deep South so much. They kind of give me the reins. They're like, all right, well, obviously, you're opening the show. Go out there and just do your thing. And I'm just like, I mean, they don't give me no time limit or nothing. So it's like, man, when you give me free reign like that, it's like I'm gonna make sure that I do my job. So I think that's also a part of falling in love with it when the company believes in you so much at that point, and you're just like going out there and doing what you do. It's like, oh man, y'all love me that much for me to just go out there and have fun with it. I'm gonna love y'all enough to make sure that I capitalize and do my job out there, so you guys can keep growing even after me. So.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, hell, if you look at Deep South's history, I have no choice but to bring the A1 steak sauce to the table, ain't no way around that shit,
No.
You got Miz, you got Arch, you got Kenny Omega. I mean, there's so many guys that's been through Deep South. You know what I'm saying? Xavier Woods, there's so many guys that's been there. So I take pride in that shit. That's incredible. Oh, she kicked out.
Close. That was so close.
Close, but no cigar. You just surpassed a year, right, as the champ.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And there hadn't been a Deep South champion since Xavier Woods in 2017. So it's like for for Deep South to bounce back, and I was the first Deep South champion since that. It was just fucking crazy, you know.
And the longevity that you've built there is insane.
Yeah, bro.
It's
And I dare say I dare say my reign's gonna make sure that Deep South stays alive even when I leave there, you know.
it's snaked her cradle.
She does pull it.
Got her. We got a new women's champion here.
Wow.
You sure do.
Wow,
cannot
she stole
believe
one.
it. She is not happy. Look at the sell from the former champ.
Oh, she stole one.
She did too. She rolled her ass up and took it.
Quick. Yeah. That's intense.
Going back to what you just said a minute ago, I want to piggyback off of that. It really, with the longevity that you've had with the belt, whenever that time comes when you drop it, it makes that championship that much more valuable, in my opinion. As it's not something that's been passed around. It's. I think it makes the belt. We got a pickup truck here. What is going on here?
All right.
This is the Texas Outlaws. This is one half of the main event. It's a 2 out of 3 falls tag team match when we get there for the vacant tag titles. Young team there.
Got a segment with 2 guys but cowboys. Okay. All right. They just got to the building, I guess.
Yeah, it's Texas. Got to have the hats and the cowboy boots. It's Texas.
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised if they had Spurs on them.
Bro, if they come out to Stranglehold by Nugent, I'm going to fucking pop.
Whoa.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Oh, look at that sign. Gets me stoned. Oh.
Oh.
Well, damn. He's making a statement right out of the gate.
Who is Magneto here?
Dang, bro. That's what I was about to say.
His name is Lithos.
John, is this the guy you called out earlier? Like, that was like the big guy that was in the background?
You know, it might be. He was all smiles earlier. He is not smiling right now.
No, he ain't. He came out the gate ready to fight.
As
I
this
love
one
it.
gets started,
And he is not at ring. That guy is not at ringside. So this
I was
is.
about to say, I was about to say this match ain't gonna be long if he coming out there like that.
I will be right back, gentlemen. I need to grab a beverage.
Yep.
Give me just a moment.
Yeah, no worries.
All right.
Carry on.
Hamburger Dan.
Yeah, this match ain't gonna be long.
I did read comments that this is supposed to be a good match. Or it's like the favorite match.
Oh, well, never mind.
Yeah, no, I think the comment on here is like match of the night is Hamburger Dan and Lithos. I think this is the match that everybody was in the comments talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
So here we go. I'm glad I picked a winner then. Damn.
I was about to say he came out there craziness. Usually people don't last long against stuff like that. All right, let's see.
Oh, he's keeping his shoulder pads on the whole nine. Like he's in gimmick.
I expect nothing less of Smash Mouth Wrestling. Right? These guys are 2 sizable guys. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ooh.
Sit down. Right. Sit down.
He did too. He sat his ass right in the corner.
Took the headlock.
Throws him right off.
Yeah.
He left that hip the wrong side.
He did.
No, Dan. Dan, you don't want to do that. That's a mistake.
Bro, come on.
He got curled over. No time.
So smart. Oh, okay. Okay.
Nope. Rolls into the single leg and takes it from him.
All right. Oh.
That is a very awkward ankle lock.
Yeah, I was confused there for a second.
I mean, he's got his foot tucked under his armpit too, so he's definitely getting the torque on it. But
Yeah, he is. Oh, he pulled it back at the end there, huh? Okay, there you go. Take advantage. You got the.
he has green
advantage.
pasties, bro. He has green pasties.
Oh!
Oh! Oh, he just yanks him up. He's not done. He wants to do damage.
Oh, yeah, he does. What you got going? What you got going? Oof. Oof.
Oh, he fell like a tree, dude.
Wow. Okay.
We're all couch potatoes, he said. I'm more of a chair potato now, but I mean the couch is still comfy.
There you go. Well, I'm more of a car potato right now.
That's
My car,
fair enough.
my car's my office though. I love. That's where I get my peace.
I mean, everybody's got to have a space, right?
Yeah.
Lexi in chat says, you always look great in the ring. What kind of workouts do you do? We know that you go to the gym first thing most mornings, but what sort of workout structure do you have?
It all depends. Some days I'm doing a lot of chest and legs. A lot of guys don't do legs, but like if you ain't got your legs up under you, you ain't got nothing.
I always hit leg day twice and arm day once. That was my upper body was never my big stick, but I could put you on my shoulders. It didn't matter if you were 400 pounds.
Yeah, man. I try to balance it out though, and like if I do something, even if I don't do completely all legs that day, I'll at least do one thing of legs. No matter what. But I don't have a schedule like everybody else does. I just kind of go in there and whatever I feel, I just go with. I'm more of one of those organic guys. Like, all right, what am I feeling today? What do I need to work on today, without like kind of putting myself on a schedule. So, yeah, I'm a different kind of guy.
I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of guys out there that don't have a strict regiment that still get plenty of time in the gym and work where they need to. I think that personally, I like the idea of a free-form gym system because then if your arms are lacking, that's what you're working on. If your cardio is lacking, that's what you're working on. If you're about to get in the ring with a guy like Naja, you need to make sure your cardio is on point.
Thanks. And then I don't want to I feel like I don't want to disappoint myself. Like, oh crap, fucking Wednesday's coming around. Here comes fucking shoulder day. I don't want to do that shit. Right. I'd rather not going and go in the gym like, oh shit, I'm dreading something. Like, whatever I don't do that day, then I'll do it the next day. So.
Man, I always found that if it was something that I was dreading doing in the gym, that is probably the thing I should be doing more of.
Exactly. But if I don't have myself on Wednesday's leg day, like I don't go in there thinking like that. So I'm like immediate, like, okay, well, if I'm gonna do legs, I'm gonna do legs today, because I'm feeling it, I just like that mentality of going in the gym, like no matter what I'm doing today, I'm going balls.
Dude, Lithos just choked this dude out in a clutch.
Who's it? Oh, Movie Mike.
Yeah.
Movie Mike. That's my guy right there. He's came a long way. Bro, if y'all can get Movie Mike on here, dude, you'd love that guy.
And we'll Shit, we'll take everybody, homie. We want to talk to everybody out there.
I'll see if he wants to come.
Yeah, hit him up. Did I hear you correctly?
Yeah.
Like, you know this cat. So this is. Did you know that he was a part of?
I know Movie Mike. I didn't know he was a part of them, but yeah, I know Movie Mike.
Yeah, bring him. Woo.
Yeah, bro.
He already looks like he's gonna be interesting.
Dude,
Oh,
I
he's
love
great.
that he's so in his gimmick right now. That is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay. They're giving me like God, what's his name? What's the guy's name on NXT that was with Trick Williams for?
Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, they gave me their vibes for a second, rather.
I feel like this is gonna be a good one.
Just the way they interviewed him. Yeah,
That guy
he's
is in
got
shape.
crazy energy. Are you gonna backflip? Is that what you're doing? Okay. I was about to say, God, leave, bro.
Careful you don't pull a Sid Vicious over here.
Oh my God! Please don't do that.
No, we don't like it when he.
And it's that kind of shit right there that made me stay away from the ropes altogether.
Oh, I can imagine.
You know me, man. My extensive repertoire from the ropes was a second rep fist drop, and that was just to piss people off.
My boy, Movie Mike, bro. He just came a long way. That is crazy. And they're really buying into the Movie Mike thing, too. It's really good. That's awesome.
Oh, why you gotta be like that?
Hey, it's part of
He
being a heel.
doesn't deserve an autograph from Movie Mike, he says.
Bro, I had some fans
Lexi, that was a problem.
What happened? What'd she say?
She said, "I feel like if I were to ever wrestle, my hair would get caught in something." Yeah, that is a thing you got to worry about. That is.
But I had some fans at the last Deep South show, and they had some signs that were saying Skrilla is vanilla. So I walked up. I walked over there and snatched one of them and ripped it up. And they was like, "Oh my God!"
Again.
Movie Mike made her open the ropes to springboard over. Dude, the disrespect of this man.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love his character development, man.
Oh man, we were talking.
I'm so proud of.
We were talking about Red Shaw earlier. We go ahead and throw his shirt out.
That's nice.
I have shelled out a little bit of change over the last couple of weeks on T-shirts. So I've got a lot of stuff coming. What I'm going to start doing, guys, is kind of displaying the merch as we do our streams. This one's from Red Shaw. You can catch it at Pro Wrestling Tees/Red Shaw. Look him up. Buy a shirt. Help the guy out. So this is what I was telling you about earlier. I'm going to get all these shirts that are coming in, and I'm going to start throwing them up on every stream. And see what we can do. Not that if we can do anything at all. If you can buy a shirt, guys, it goes a long way to help these guys on the independent scene. It's something.
Yeah, man, hit me up, or I was about to say hit me up, or hit up Pro Wrestling Tees/Skrilla The Great and get you one.
Oh, we were getting there. Yeah, that was we were circling. We were getting there. What you can also do is go ahead and here's another cheap one right here. Look up Skrilla The Great Wrestling over on YouTube. Go ahead and give that a subscribe as well, guys. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. And if you're watching the stream, if you're watching it live, or if you're watching it on over on YouTube when we put it up over there, you're here. It's super simple. It will support the independent scene. It will support him, and it's the easiest way. His tag's on the screen right there at Skrilla The Great over on Instagram and on Twitter /X. Follow him. Share his shit. Do it with your favorite.
And hey, I was about to say, don't be afraid to comment either. I'm an interactive guy. You know, I'm not signed nowhere major right now, so I will interact with you. I have no problem with doing that. So
it's fun, and do that with your favorite independents out there as well, if you haven't already.
There you go. There you go.
Nice headlock right
We
here.
It is the best way to
enjoy
support
stuff
him,
like
for sure.
He looks
Yeah,
like
bro.
he's squeezing your boy's head like it's a tomato.
Tomato. Nice. Shoulder. Yeah. 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 Slow motion. Yes.
Nice block.
Oh,
No.
Oh, he
No.
took him over.
There you go.
I like how he supported the neck on that, and he's got the root, and Mike is not about it. He's like, "What in the hell?"
I love
Nice.
the rude throwback right there. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
I love it.
You know, Skrilla, I'm gonna tell you a little secret of mine. That it's
I don't know how they I was about to say not to cut you off, but I don't know how everybody said that match before that was the match of the night. This is easily getting there already.
Oh yeah,
Like, I mean,
for sure. I don't know how much.
I mean, the triple threat. Still, the triple threat to
The
me
triple
was
threat
the
was
best match.
really good. Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
how much of those comments were real versus just being funny. It was,
Just the kids from
I
the
mean,
school.
yeah.
It might just be the guys in the.
They could have been
school, we
trolling.
don't know, yeah.
They could have been trolling too.
oh.
I mean, I liked the Lithos finish though.
Yeah, but so far the triple threat match is hands down the best match. This one's getting
on
good.
par though.
Can't
Yeah, this
dispute
one's
that.
getting good.
But I feel like this is just getting started as well.
It's picking up. Yeah. And by the way, nobody's asked me, but I take very much pride in this move, and my favorite move to do is the drop kick.
Yeah. Your roll through drop kick is something that I've had to find clips on, and I was like, there's a couple to choose from.
Yeah, I haven't done that in a minute either. That's crazy.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I need to
Who's
bring
your
that
favorite drop kick?
back. Oh no, you asked the question of all questions.
Oh, I can tell you right now.
Oh, that's so hard. Maybe either Bob Holly or AJ Styles.
Bob Holly had a good ass drop kick. That shit was
Dude,
mean.
Oh, man.
Alex Wright was neat.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
yes.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh,
Nice. I was going to say Randy Orton. I love Randy.
Randy Orton's incredible too, bro. There's so many people I could name for days. Dolph Ziggler, like, Okada's is fucking incredible.
Oh, that was some good
I love-
little promo work from Mike right there.
Yes, it was.
I mean, that's when you know you're dealing with a consummate professional as an actor. He always takes his moment to get his up close.
Guess what? Because at the end of the day, the fans have to know who you are. You got to figure out who your character is. And that's really nice.
Ooh.
He has grown.
Just a 2, though. Damn.
He's got
This
a
is
really
awesome.
good presence, bro. He's got a really good presence.
Yeah.
No, he's got
I'm-
the old Hollywood Blondes filming setup. I love that.
Yeah.
A little
I
throwback.
was around him a lot when we were. It was called Main Event Wrestling, and Scott Armstrong was producing it at that point. And yeah, we were around each other a good bit. It's cool to see him doing really good.
I was going to tell you this a second ago. A little secret of mine, and I've yet to see anybody really utilize it yet. Is when we saw the Mike's opponent here, Houston, just do the rude gyration. I am so waiting on somebody on the indies to start bringing back the rude sell on the atomic drop. It'll make me the happiest fucking camper in the world when I see somebody oversell the atomic drop like Rick Rude did. It's such a timeless classic sell. And You don't get to see it anymore.
Of course. No, it's so move oriented now that the selling is like a lost art almost in certain places, not everywhere, but you know.
I can see that. I can see that, and I think we see that a little bit here and there
Just a little bit.
with watching indies across, really
Oh,
across
here
the
comes that abdominal.
world.
Yeah,
Fighting
I
for
grew
it.
up on guys like you said, Rude and fucking Kurt Hennig fucking selling all over the fucking place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't get me
Like
started
Shawn
on Hennig.
Michaels, like I mean,
Hennig is one of my all-time favorites.
you know. Hell yeah, bro.
All time.
Oh, driving that elbow into the ribs. Oh,
That's
using the elbow on the knee to break off. I like that.
Yeah.
That was a great.
So
Really
I
good.
don't want to gloss over this. I really liked how Mike had to fight to get the move.
Gives him
cinched
something
in.
to target, too.
And then the intelligence right there.
Ooh!
Called it, and then he called it. Nicely done. I liked how he had to fight to get that in. It wasn't
He's
just a
so-
transition spot.
And he's he's
Ooh,
gotten,
he flew, homie.
bro. He's gotten so good, bro. Like wow, I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be some tags on this one.
If he wasn't as ill, I was about to say if he wasn't as ill as me, I'd work.
Makes you want to go babyface, huh?
I wouldn't
I'm
say
just
all
saying,
that.
I'm a big. Hey, look, man, I am a big fan of you making a face turn at some point and just going out there and showing heels exactly what's up. I think it would be a classic run.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Lexi says she also prefers face Skrilla.
Oh what?
Well, to be fair, Lexi likes
Oh.
babyface, so.
Lexi, you're a traitor.
Oh,
She does. She does.
Huh? She what?
She prefers the baby face. She does. She likes the good guys.
Oh no.
give me
I'm sorry.
Give me a good heel
It's-
today every day. That's when I know
Eventually.
That's when I know I'm invested, and I don't mean that in any kind of way or any disrespectful way to anybody.
Look at that picture. Look at that picture right there. That was incredible. That was a nice camera shot. He was like stalking him right there. That was a nice camera shot.
Absolutely, he did his little.
Yeah, that cameraman knew the assignment.
The back rake, yeah, that's really
I want to
good.
see him in front of a crowd.
He's doing really
and I'm
good.
sure that there's some stuff out there. I'm gonna have to go and look it up now, or not now, but after the show. I want to see him in front of a crowd. Not saying that there's not a crowd there. There's obviously the students are there, but I want to see his interaction, and I want to see how a crowd reacts to him. I feel like he can see fucking heat. And Houston's selling his ass off here.
Oh, that's a great sell.
Yes.
Oh.
The facial as he was getting ready to pick him up. Oh.
I love it.
There's the money.
And I love how he I was about to say, I love how he stood over him like, you stupid.
Oh.
Bro, damn. Just ragdolled him.
Oh.
Shit.
Yeah, we've got to see more movie Mike.
Bro, he's doing great right now. I'm so proud of him.
So here's what I've gathered thus far from.
I do like this kid Houston though. He is doing great sales work, and he's had some really good offensive moments. But Mike is on fire.
That's what I was about to say. Since we put this show on, I know right now, and we've got about an hour left, I guess. There's five people that I've seen so far that I want to look up and see more of. This is just all a piece of why we've done this and how in professional wrestling it brings people together. We're seeing these guys for the first time for us, and they're incredible. They're Some of these guys are students. They're just graduating.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that professional wrestling doesn't have a bright future, brother. Nobody can. Especially if you're
Not at all.
into to what's going on everywhere, and there's so much wrestling everywhere that is churning out
Everywhere.
talent after talent after talent.
I agree. You can't go wrong right now.
Selling the count here. Movie Mike getting up. There's a nip up.
Nice kip up.
Still selling.
Still
the
holding
back.
the back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wrestle your ass off.
Oh, nice shot to the back.
Oh.
Right back to it. Oh.
Oh my God, bro.
This is great.
Dude. He flew 4 feet across the ring in midair to buckle bomb that.
Bro, this is man, this is coming in hot to be a match of the night right now.
Yeah. I'm there. I could see an
Oh
argument
my
being made.
God.
Yeah, bro. It's coming in like really hot. Like, 'cause damn, bro. This is really good.
Dude, if that kid can even stand up after all of that, I'm impressed.
Yeah, this is really good. The sell game is good. The character work is good from both guys.
Walks into the elbow. Walks into the double foot stomp there. Walks into the clothesline.
Catching another win. Reversal. Oh, big crossbody.
Whoa!
Got 1 count.
Just a 1.
A what? Oh shit!
Mr. Houston can't let
Oh, but he's feeling it. He's feeling it.
Poised up.
Houston.
Oh, he's hulked up as shit right now.
Big stunner.
Cutter.
Cutter goes over. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh,
I called it a stunner.
Only a
It
2.
looked like Movie Mike took it like a stunner
He did kind of sit down with it.
versus a cut.
Well, I don't know. Houston kind of sat down with it too. It was good though, regardless, whatever the hell it was.
Looked good. That's all that mattered.
Movie Mike is swinging
Yeah, it looked great.
right now.
Movie Mike with the ghost swipes.
Mm.
Ooh.
Houston has had enough of the shit.
Talking that shit.
Tried to get him up.
Again to the back.
Oh, went back to the back.
To the back.
And now it looks like Movie Mike.
Uh-oh.
Him up. What's he got in store? Oh, but Mr. Houston escapes.
Oh,
Nope.
nope.
Off the rope. Stuck under. Once again.
Oh,
Big
collision.
body. Hooks the leg.
Back elbow smash off the
And
rope
gets the
there.
victory.
Got the
And he
What?
gets the win.
Oh, wow.
Out cold Mike is.
That was a back and forth match.
Wow.
Earlier, Ryan, several near falls, but in the end,
Impressive.
Houston
I likes.
That was
likes.
intense.
devastating maneuver
Yes.
picks up the W here at our 10th show.
I like them both.
I would love to see another.
I want to see them both in front of a crowd.
Oh, check out. Mr.
Oh, oh.
Grabs the clapboard.
Oh,
He says, cut, bitches.
insane.
Mr. Houston, you're a winner.
Woo.
I just only thing at the end of there, I just wanted them to sell that back just a little bit longer
Yeah.
on the way out. Sell that back too.
Yeah, as he's
He
getting
worked
out of
that
the
back.
ring, as he's doing his own thing, the cell on the way out. Yeah, that would have been like
That
he's
would've
got
been-
the cell
that would've
going
been
on
great.
out the curtain.
You gotta sell out the ring. You got to just to put Movie Mike over just that much too.
Yep, makes sense.
I came to practice every day. 365 days, man. That's what everything I have, everything physically, financially, mentally.
She worked her ass off to win that belt. I'm proud of her.
This,
She did.
There you go.
that,
There you go. Proud of
shows
him.
that no matter
Well deserved.
Why do I feel like somebody's gonna come into the scene?
hard work,
I know the way she's just talking shit like that, you know.
Yeah, I feel like this is a setup.
thank God. I'm so grateful.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
My belt. Holy smokes, man.
My belt. My belt.
Love it.
No?
Okay, no.
All right, well, not what I expected, but all right.
Really?
Oh, here it goes.
Nice
Main
TV
event
time, I guess. There you go. It's the main event
time. I
time?
believe it's main event time.
Yeah, we're gonna see the tag titles up. The Outlaws versus the Outlaws.
All right. We're going to tell you who the true outlaws here in this match.
I think they're gonna settle it. Alexi in
Yeah.
chat says, "Have you ever considered starting up your own podcast? She feels like it would be an entertaining watch."
Oh, man.
Don't answer that.
I
Right
have.
Or, you know,
Don't answer that.
being
right
a regular on our show,
now. We
or
haven't had
you know,
that conversation yet.
I mean, yeah, we have.
There's a lot. I don't mean to jump in on you. There's a lot that I haven't talked to a lot of guys about yet, but I have concepts that I'm working on, and if there's interest there, I'm producing Travis Orndorff's show, and ultimately I would like to produce more shows. So if the interest
Hey,
is there, then there's some things that we.
Oh, I
can
mean,
talk
if you're
about.
looking for ideas for a platform, I got a billion of those.
Oh no, yeah, I can.
bro, listen. Like, that's the crazy part that they said that, because there's been several people like, why haven't you started up your own podcast? And I legit don't have the time quite yet, but when I do, it's definitely going to happen.
Yeah, I was thinking if it's anything that's stopping you from doing it right now, it's definitely the time. Oh, these kids look young.
They are.
Wayne and Wyatt Rhodes.
Ultimately, like I haven't talked to Rico yet, but I've got a concept for him that I want to talk to him about. I got a concept for you that I want to talk to you about.
Nice.
I have a concept for several
Let's
people
get it.
where I ain't even trying to be on camera, bro. That's not about me. But you put that shit up on your YouTube channel.
Hey, man,
I put it up on my YouTube channel.
we're all in this shit.
Cross-pollinate the audiences, man.
I was about to say, we're all in this shit together now, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it happen. It ain't about when. It's just we're gonna make it happen.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be. I'll tell you this. Oh, it's twice that I'll remind me to circle around when we get off the air. I can't say it on the air. I don't have permission yet. But there's an opportunity.
Yo, I thought that was a laundry place for a second. She looks like a laundry place.
There's a possible opportunity where Atlanta's in the equation for me.
Oh man, well, I can definitely help you with that. Whatever you got going on.
If some things line up, if some things line up, we'll talk about it off air. But there's a lot.
Okay.
I told you that my shit's going on. I tell people on the channel all the time. I was like, you guys know a lot of the stuff that we have going on, but imagine if you knew everything.
But you don't know everything.
If you knew the
Oh, dude!
rest of it.
And every time I end a show, I tell everybody in the chat all the time, we've always got something new coming down the pipeline, and I do not lie about that.
Yep.
I'll sip my tea on that one.
There you go.
Yeah, I've got a lot of avenues that I want to go down. I have a plan. I've put a strategy together that I feel like is going to be. It's going to take a little bit of time to build it, but it's going to be like Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come.
Do you mean it's gonna take time like it took time to build this one? Because this one just kind of snowballed into what it's doing.
Well, that's because we just started taking it seriously
It's like
like a year ago.
Kinda didn't take no time.
And even then, like, it was just bullshitting around for the first 4 or 5 months. It wasn't even like, all right, well,
I mean, it's still just us doing what we have a passion for, and that's what we talked about earlier. If you've got a passion for something and you're doing it, then it's not work, it's fun. And other people get passionate about your passion projects.
I'm about to say, and when it's passionate, you don't have to put a timetable on it. It just ends up happening.
I feel like
You say stay tuned so much to where it's like, oh shit, it's like right down the street. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I truly feel like I guess it's like more of a personal thing. I'll share a personal story. So it's like, when I left wrestling, I had my own reasons for it, which will come out in due time. There's definitely a story behind it. I always felt like I was meant to be involved in some form or fashion. I just didn't know what that form or fashion looked like.
There you go.
And ultimately, it wasn't until we started sitting down and really looking at the indie stuff, and that was a John idea, by the way. That was more of a, hey, let's get away from this and let's look at some of this other stuff. We don't ever know. Now it's more turned into this is my way of being involved, if you will. If it's a way that I can contribute, and it's like John said, it's like it's not fun. If you're enjoying it, it's fun. And while it is work,
Right.
Let's be fair.
Yeah.
You gotta think like every project that I do, and I call, and so this is a peel behind the curtain because our chat doesn't know this. When I look at a project, and what I refer to as a project is a talent. Let's use Skrilla as an example. It's because you're here. We did a 2-hour spotlight show on him. We did another hour and a half to 2 hours of an interview with him. That's 4 hours of entertainment, right? Or 4 hours of shows, but that's also another 4 hours of editing. That's also another 2 hours to 3 hours of video conversions. As that one project is about 12 to 13 hours, and it's fun. That's why we do it. It's fun. It's not. It's
hard work.
It puts but it's going to pay off. It's just like you guys in the ring, right? Like your hard work pays off. I think we shared a DM you were the first person I told, I think, about the Orndorff thing, because I may not have called John first because I was super excited. But I DM'd
no, you called me first, but then as soon as you did that, you went right to Skrilla.
I may have been you first, but it's just a deal. Like I see where we're at right now as a channel, right? But I also I told my better half, I kicked myself in the ass because what if I would have started this 2 years ago, right? Like where would we be now versus just fucking around with it?
Well, I'll never forget our conversation 3 years ago when I convinced you to start doing podcasts at all.
Well, I had a rough experience the first go around.
Yeah.
And wasn't a fan. And but it's turning into so much more.
But I had a different idea for it, and we had a vision for this, and we put it together, and this is where we're at now.
Oh, nice elbow to the damn.
Now that was clean.
That was.
He was way up there too. He got hella elevation.
This is a 2 out of 3 falls, 30-minute time limit, if I'm not mistaken. So
Damn.
I would imagine that they're probably going to go 25 to 28.
Well, I will say this. I know because my charger is if my phone is for some reason not charging while I'm on the phone, so if it dies in between time, I'm sorry, but I am very much enjoying this shit, man. And I'm grateful that you guys allowed me on.
Well, if you
it obviously ain't gonna be the last time.
Oh, absolutely not. If you need to go and you need to get out of here, that is perfectly fine. I can transition over to another screen.
I just don't want my phone to die on you. I don't know why it's like I got it on the charger. This shit's eating it like alive.
Bruh,
I don't understand.
Your phone is doing a lot. You're Discording, you're live streaming, you're watching a video all at the same time. It's just batteries don't like
you're not
it
wrong.
that much.
You gave us 2 hours, brother. Like I can't. If you gotta go, you gotta go. That is perfectly fine. Go ahead and guys on the channel, listen. We're gonna let Skrilla get out of here so he can get his phone charged up and get because that's his life. It's just natural. Tell everybody goodbye, Skrilla, man. We appreciate you.
I love you guys. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate everybody following me that does follow me. Continue to follow me. Stay tuned. We got a lot more things coming up. I will give you a small sneak peek before I leave. I will be having a very, very big match in July. I can't say who, but the guy currently works in NWA. That's all I can give you.
So is it gonna be? Is it gonna be
Stay
in Georgia?
tuned.
Is it gonna be in Georgia?
It is.
Okay, all right. I'll come.
It is.
I was talking about coming up for April, but I'm gonna hold off and come up then. So that'll give me more time to plan that. I'll circle around with you off air. John, you want to tell Skrilla goodbye so he can get out?
Sir, it has been a pleasure. Thank you for your time. It is always great having you on the show, and I look forward to the next time we get to have a great live stream and watch some good wrestling and share our passions with you while you share yours with us, boss. It has been a pleasure, as it always is.
Anytime. Love you guys, man. Y'all have a great night.
Love you too, brother. Appreciate your friendship. You're truly an awesome dude.
All right, man. Y'all take it easy.
All right, we'll see you.
And now, what's
slide
this?
over here
What's Hick
to
doing out here?
give us just
He's
one
got a
second
kendo
so
stick.
we can fix
Oh,
my
God!
screen.
He just whacked our
Page must fix.
It's okay. Hey, while I'm fixing it, John, how awesome was that?
What are you doing? Look at my guy.
Dude, that was amazing. I love having him on.
Oh, dude, it's fucking great. I'm trying to get the match together, guys, because I was
cheating son of a bitch.
utilizing a stream to Skrilla from my computer so he could watch the show.
I'm gonna give him a receipt. I'm gonna shove
Give
it
me
in
a
the back
second.
of
We'll
his
be in
ass.
good shape here to
Next
finish
time
out
I
the
see
program.
hits,
Man,
call
he is so
him.
awesome.
He's gonna get hits.
Meanwhile, Cruz in that top turnbuckle.
John, are you there? Did you freeze?
Oh, he ate that kendo stick.
Okay, no, you're there.
Yeah, no, I'm here.
Wayne, big body splash.
How did you guys enjoy that in chat? If you, how long you been here? I'm sorry, we
Has
were
him up.
all in conversation.
Oh, what's Wayne?
and-
What's Wyatt got score?
Oh my
Crossroads. Why Wyatt pulls him to the corner.
Cause that's a piece of why we're doing all this.
Ow!
That is
Texas
gonna be one
Outlaws
of the
get the first
faults
fall.
right there.
No!
Alright, John, I've got you about fixed, so now I can work on fixing
The only
it.
reason that they even got a pin.
Oh,
is
dude,
because
I'm
of
an
that
idiot.
Freaking kendo stick.
All I had to do was click off of the
I promise,
fucking
with everything in my soul,
shared screen
I
and
am
we would
gonna
have been
make
good
you
to go.
pay for that, you son of a bitch.
It's okay.
It's not, because now the 7:30 stream in the morning, I'm gonna have to fix the goddamn
And now
camera.
you heard the rule.
Oh, well. All right. Yeah, then that's not okay.
RTJ.
My production.
Lexi, we know you were waiting for so long for this show. And I'm glad that you were here for it. I'm glad you got to enjoy it.
I am too. I'm glad everybody was here that jumped in. We've had a really good run over the last several weeks, and I'm honest with you guys. I told John, like, I'm exhausted. But it has been a fun ride, and we're just getting started. We have a lot of things that are coming. A lot of stuff.
So much stuff in the pipeline for the
Just
future.
wait until I'm able to, that I know that I'm 100% able to talk. And
Right?
it's
No. Counted two.
it's